I know that all of the signs point to New York, but, you know, he's a lunatic, so he... Yeah. Uh-huh. Right. Well, I will talk to her, of course. Okay. And Robert, be careful.
Robert Scorpio?
Yeah. He hasn't been able to locate his wife yet.
Oh, God. How horrible. You know, it's just really starting to... You know, I feel like anybody I get close to has something bad happen to them.
He thinks that we should be careful, too.
See?
Who knows how that twisted Danish mind is working? I mean, it may be retribution for destroying the cartel. It might be... I don't know, maybe he's having visions. Maybe God's talking to him. Who knows?
Well, what does Robert want us to do?
He wants us to be careful. He offered a guard, but I turned him down.
Oh, no, I don't want anybody following me around either. And that wasn't even really part of the cartel, more like a guilty bystander.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, be careful.
Look, I'm more interested in what's happening with the cannery right now than I am about Faison.
Oh, that's what I love about you. This literal lateral logic. Right from a shark to a bunch of mackerel.
Really, what's happening with Galveston?
I don't like it, Miss Barrett. Something stinks, and it isn't just that spoiled fish shipment. Something really stinks.
Jenny, I think the new furniture in the gatehouse looks terrific. You have extraordinary tastes.
You are very lavish with your praise, Ned.
Well, I just want to keep you on a high until we finish with our blood test later today.
Oh, I'm all ready. You know, I think maybe I should go back to the gatehouse. I'm not sure I like what they're delivering them unless I can.
No. Come on, stay with me. It won't take long. I just have to look over this business document for Grandfather.
Well, you don't need me while you do that. Look, just pick me up on the way to the hospital.
Well, Jenny, is there something about being here that bothers you?
No, of course not.
Are you sure this isn't a cover-up because you're afraid of the needles for this blood test later today?
No, who's afraid of needles?
I don't know. You seem uncomfortable.
I'm fine. No, these are busy times, okay? There's a million things for me to do before our wedding. You go ahead. Go do your business, and I'll wait here.
All right.
Mr. A.J. Quartermain?
Yeah. Oh, not you again.
This is for you.
Court appearance for the DUI?
Yeah,
When is it?
Thursday. What are you so curious about? You gonna bring a cheering section for the DA's office?
Don't get so defensive. Look, I just wanted to wish you the best.
Yeah, right. Like a year or two in the slammer so you could really make points with Grandfather.
What, you think you can keep your court date a secret?
Guess it's up to you, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess we'll see then, won't we?
Well, I better get to the hospital.
How's that David Lankin case going?
No change.
Yeah.
See ya.
Okay.
Good morning. This is Tracy Quartermain Hornsby. I'm calling to confirm my 10 o'clock appointment with Dr. Burston. Good. I'll be there. Thanks. Good morning, Alan.
Father thinks you're faking your pregnancy just to hang on to Paul. Are you?
General Hospital, brought to you by new Tylenol Cough, strong medicine for tough coughs and sore throat pain.
It seems some cough medicines have improved just about everything. Except the cough medicine. Introducing a real improvement, new maximum strength Tylenol Cough. Tylenol Cough has 50% more cough suppressant than the leading cough medicine to give you up to 8 hours of relief, plus Tylenol pain reliever for your sore throat. New Tylenol Cough, a real improvement.
Food editor Alan Halfrecht.
So you've been reading about saturated fat, and you'd like to know once and for all which type of cooking oil is lowest in saturated fat. Read the back of the Puritan label. Here's olive oil, corn oil, and Puritan oil from Crisco. No oil is lower. It's 94% unsaturated. And because Crisco makes Puritan, there's never a heavy, oily taste. So the light taste of your cooking comes through.
Cooks who know, trust Crisco.
If you like nuts, you'll love clustered cereal. Clusters is the breakfast cereal with almonds, pecans, walnuts, and honey, crushed into little nut clusters and mixed with wheat and bran flakes. So if you like nuts...
Hey, you didn't pay.
You'll love clustered cereal.
Big Mix 104, K-Big. The biggest mix of all your favorites.
I've seen fire and I've seen rain.
Big Mix 104.3, the biggest mix of today's hits and yesterday's favorites. Move up the dial to 104.3 for a bigger mix of all your favorites. Big Mix 104.
Hey, Lucy, guess what? See this letter? You know what it says? It says what a great lawyer I am.
Well, it's certainly then not from the Bar Association.
No, it's not from the Bar Association. It's from a client of mine. He wants to continue my services no matter what happens with his disbarment hearing. He thinks I'm that good, and he's with me up until the very end.
You are obsessing. You've become obsessive about this whole thing. You don't need to worry. We are going to be rolling your money as soon as deception gets off the ground.
You know, you're like a whippet after a mechanical rabbit. I have got to fight for my career here.
You just don't want to admit that our trip to Poland was a complete success because I got the chemistry from that institute to learn how to make deception work, so you don't have to worry about all this lawyer schmawyer junk.
So what, are you making a prediction that we're going to be rich?
Okay, Mr. Know-It-All once again. Now, come on, come on. It's 10 times better than it was before we went to Poland.
Well, it's not bad.
Not bad, it's
well,
wonderful.
Well, at least it doesn't smell like old stinky feet anymore.
It's absolutely perfect.
Yeah, well, I've been smelling so many perfumes. It's like I'm dreaming about perfumes.
Scott, what a great idea. A great idea for an ad campaign. The fragrance dreams are made of.
Well, just remember where the idea came from. From me. I'm an idea man, always have, always will be. You know, I think I could use a cup of coffee here and a donut.
You know what? You need to keep in mind, though, that I'm going to allow you to handle the corporate structure of deception. And if you are going to do that, you have to know the whole business from the ground floor up, okay?
It's embedded in my sinuses
Good.
here.
I want to have a board meeting with investors tonight.
Scotty, dear, I saw you drinking from Lucy's cup. If you're that broke, I'll buy you a cup of coffee.
No, thank you, Ruby. I can afford a cup of coffee and a chocolate donut.
Anything else?
Ruby, listen, we want to have an investors meeting here tonight.
Oh, I should close up and lose money.
Oh, come on, Ruby. So you lose a sale or a few Ruby burgers. It'll pale in comparison to how much money you can make if you invest in deception here.
With Lucy in charge.
Well, she's not actually in charge. I mean, she's in charge of the smelly part of it, but the business part, that's me.
You're in charge of the money?
That's right.
You got the restaurant tonight. But I'm not sure about investing.
You won't be sorry, Ruby.
Hiya, Bobby.
Hi, Jet. Hi, darling. Hi, Rube. I need a quick coffee to go, please.
Well, coming right up. Here we go.
Have you heard the latest Quartermain story?
No. What's up?
Tracy is pregnant.
What?
Oh, yuck. I
Isn't
don't
she a
believe
little
it.
old?
Oh, that's charming of you. Are you sure?
Yeah, she announced it at Jenny and Ned's engagement party.
What this town needs is another Quartermain.
Thanks,
Oh,
Rube.
keep your money, for heaven's sake.
Okay, I'll call you.
Bye, darling.
Bye.
Imagine that. Tracy, pregnant at her age.
All right, Tracy, calm down. That's enough.
It's not enough. How could you and Daddy think that I am faking a pregnancy to hold on to my husband?
Because Father thinks that you are crazy in love with Paul, and he's not returning it in kind.
Do you know that this pregnancy is as much a surprise to me as it is to everybody else?
Tracy, I know you would do anything to get what you want.
How can I fake a pregnancy? What am I going to do in 9 months? Deliver an 8-pound pillow?
You'll think of something. You withheld Father's heart medication to get him to sign the will, didn't you?
Oh, thank you for bringing that up, Alan. I was hysterical then. I'm a different person now.
Don't kid a kidder.
Look, Alan, The pregnancy is real, and even though Paul is the father, I certainly hope that Daddy is going to love this grandchild as much as he loves his other grandchildren.
You mean you hope he includes him in the will? Oh, well, I've got to get to the hospital. Excuse me, you two lovebirds.
I think, I'll just tag along with you to Dr. Burston's office.
Thank you, darling, but that's not necessary.
Tracy, I want to hear it directly from your physician that you're actually carrying my child.
Well, even though it practically took an act of Congress to get you to have sex with me, the baby's yours.
We'll see.
Isn't that special to have a husband who trusts you implicitly?
I'm almost finished.
As long as we're not late for our appointment.
We won't be.
Ned, can I talk to you?
Not right now. I'm very busy doing something for Grandfather.
Look, this won't take long. Just stop for a minute.
What do you want?
Can you suggest a lawyer for my DUI hearing?
Well, let me think. How about Scotty Baldwin? He might be able to squeeze it in before his disbarment case comes up.
Terrific. What a terrific family I've got. I'm going to go to jail and nobody gives a damn.
AJ, you may not have a lot to worry about. I mean, you're young. This is your first offense. I bet the judge is going to go really easy on you.
Jenny, is that the same comforting advice you gave your brother Bill before they threw him in jail for the murder of his ex-wife?
Pardon me for caring. I hope they give you life.
What the hell is wrong with you, AJ? Jenny's trying to be nice to you, and the only thing you know how to be is rude.
Look, Ned, I need some serious advice here.
I don't care what you need. Get the hell out of here.
Great. Thanks a lot for nothing, guys.
Jenny, I'm sorry about my family's behavior. No wonder I'm having trouble trying to choose who my usher and best man's gonna be. I hope no one was rude to your family last night at the party.
Well, considering it was the Eckerts and Quartermains, I think it all went smoothly.
Actually, I thought Bill seemed a little preoccupied last night. He must be having trouble at his canneries.
I thought Bill was fine.
He didn't say anything to you, did he?
No, Bill always makes it a point not to mix business with our personal lives.
Sometimes that's unavoidable, though. Things just sort of naturally overlap.
Oh, Ned, Jenny, I'm glad you're both here. That was a great party last night.
Thank you.
And I wanted both of you to know that if there's any help you need with the wedding plans, just say the word.
We appreciate that. Actually, there is something you can do.
What's that?
I'd like you to be my best man.
Ned, that's really an honor, and I accept before you change your mind.
Good.
Thanks.
Thanks, Jason.
Oh.
Well, listen, we better get going to the hospital. I just have to put this memo in an envelope, and we'll be on our way.
Fenton, how long have you been managing canneries? Well, before Galveston, before you were hired on at our cannery in Galveston, how long? 16 years. That's a long time, Fenton. That's a real long time. It seems to me you ought to know what to set the thermostat at when you send warm water fish all the way up from the Gulf to New York State. Yeah, well, I can't be there looking over your shoulder all the time. I don't want to be there looking over your shoulder all the time. Yeah? Yeah, well, hey, well, if... Yeah, okay, call me back.
So?
Oh, he claims the refrigerator malfunctioned. One of those that could happen to anybody kind of deals. You know, I didn't like this guy the minute I talked to him. I think I should fly down there.
All right. I think we just need to analyze where exactly it is we are.
All right. You're right. Time for a long, hard plunge into the books. There. I've been treating this seductive young woman.
The psychiatrist,
I had the dream again.
his patient,
I just can't seem to get off your couch, can I, Dr. Barr?
her sister,
Do you always try to talk yourself out of what you want?
the seduction, the setup,
I think I'm married.
I wish there was something we could do to help Heather.
the murder.
Anyone see you?
This is crazy.
You think it was me?
I didn't tell him anything.
Richard Gere, Kim Basinger, Final Analysis. Rated R. Starts Friday, February 7th at a theater near you.
Emily, you're drowning your waffles. I don't think they can breathe anyway. They're swimming in calories. First they were drowning, now they're swimming.
Okay, don't expect to wear any miles.
Look, it's log cabin light. It's got half the calories of regular log cabin. That's why Mom gets it.
How's it taste?
Oh, you wouldn't like it. I only put so much on by accident.
Log Cabin Light Syrup. Irresistibly rich maple flavor with just half the calories.
Nora, you're drowning your waffles.
Gee, sounds awful, Bob.
It's no day at the beach, Steve. Sore throat, cough.
Try one of these.
Sugar-free Nice showers your throat with medicine for icy, cool relief.
Oh, cool. Feels better. Guess it's back to work for me.
Yeah.
Put your throat on ice with Nice.
All those people you know with birthdays in February, they're not really expecting to hear from you. Are they? For February birthdays, see you at Hallmark.
I can't do it, so you have to do it.
I don't think the Hardys are going to want to talk to me.
Come on, Scott, who else are we going to get to invest except those fools we know that have a lot of money?
Yeah, well, let me think about the Hardys. What about Tony Jones? You know, he's a doctor. He's got a lot of cash to invest.
Oh, right. My dear ex-husband's going to give his sweet little ex-wife a lot of cash.
Well, you've always known how to work him.
True. However, there's Bobby. She's got her claws into him so deep. You know, there's nothing worse than an ex-hooker with pretensions.
Yeah, I know, but it's all in the approach.
Oh, are you trying to tell me how to work my ex-husband? Look, Scott, it's just, I'm saying that Bobby's a little difficult to get around sometimes.
Well, that's just it. You don't go around her, you go right to her. Wait a second. Wait. Sit here.
What? We got... Here, you want another cup of coffee?
Ruby.
Yes. Honey, I've got a customer.
I just need to talk to you.
Okay, just a minute.
Thank you.
All right, now, you've got the place for tonight, but I'm not sure about investing.
Ruby, I'm not talking about a lifetime commitment. This is an opportunity. And you know what? I don't think that you should leave the rest of your family out in the cold.
We're talking about Bobby and Tony.
That's right. Bobby and I, you know, we're great pals for a long time.
Well, then why don't you talk to her?
Well, the reason why is, Lucy, she hates her, you know. I just feel as though Bobby and Tony should get in on the ground floor here. They shouldn't miss out. Now, this is going to make a lot of money, I'm telling you. And you know it, the perfume, it's a winner.
All right, I will talk to them.
Oh, I love you, Ruby.
That's enough of that.
I think I just suckered Ruby into bringing Bobby and Tony.
Did you see these? Did you really get a good look at these?
What are you talking about?
Jenny Eckert, her necklace and her earrings.
So what? Who cares?
I've just got a great idea. Listen, I am going out and I'm going to woo investors, and I suggest you do the same. Start with those, Hardy fools.
Oh, well, look who's here.
That was quite a party last night.
Had a good time, and what a surprise announcement from Tracy that she's pregnant.
It was, wasn't it?
I bet you're here for your blood tests. How'd you guess?
Well, what else would an engaged couple be doing at the hospital?
Jenny, are you blushing?
She's scared.
We can take Ned into the lab, okay? I gotta talk to my cousin about some bridal.
Sure, come on, Ned. Come on.
Well, we have
show
to
you.
get back to work. Excuse us, will you please?
Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Audrey?
I'll bet you were shocked when Tracy announced she was pregnant.
That cousin is putting it mildly.
Why do you suppose she would choose to do that at your engagement party?
At first, I thought it was just because she's never accepted Ned and my marriage plans.
Do you think she suspected that something was going on between you and Paul?
I really don't know.
It's exactly the sort of thing that Tracy would do.
Bobby, Paul and I talked about going to Ned and breaking off the engagement.
Jenny?
I mean, I feel like a damn fool for ever even thinking that I had a future with him. I just don't understand how I could be so stupid. I'm so angry with myself.
Not stupid. I mean, you're not being stupid. You're a woman in love. There's nothing wrong with believing in a man.
I just thank God that I didn't hurt Ned. Look, Jenny, this isn't out of your system yet. Not by a long shot. No, I know it was a blow. I admit it, but I'm over it. Why don't you think about going through with the wedding, okay? Maybe it's not such a good idea considering that you
Bobby.
still have... Paul is out of my life. Now I'm going to get my blood test. I'm getting married, and I have a million things to do before my wedding, and I'm going to get on with it now.
When I see my mother hurting, it really hurts me. She buys store brands for some things, but when it comes to pain relievers, I'm glad she still uses Advil. I trust it, and I know it helps.
Here, Mom. Oh, thanks. Now I'll feel better.
Advil, advanced medicine for pain.
Morning. Time for a healthy breakfast. Don't worry. Your kids won't hide from it. A cereal made from whole grain oats. Don't worry. Your kids will eat it. It's Quaker Oat Life. Lightly sweetened inside, roasted, toasted oats outside. Life tastes so delicious. Unless they're weird, your kids will eat it.
Waldo's in life. Could I have the box? Could I see the game? Could I look at the trading card?
Now, kids can find Waldo games and puzzles and trading cards in Life cereal.
Could I at least have some Life cereal?
Spent the night tossing in bed.
Said some things I shouldn't have said.
Now the sunlight's breaking through. I put some coffee on for you.
Just wanna make up what smell that Folgers do.
The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
Mountain-grown beans, specially ground, now give Folgers more aroma to draw people not only to the coffee, but to each other.
The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
Call me a trendsetter, but I was eating wheat thins before people knew why they were baked and not fried. Now everybody knows who needs a greasy chip, right? Besides, wheat thins are delicious. Delicious is still in, isn't it?
Seeing my daughter for the very first time was the greatest surprise of my life. Megan, I gave birth to you, even though I was denied the joy of raising you. You and I are still mother and daughter. 25 years. We had a lot of lost time to make up for.
Happy birthday, darling.
A mother is supposed to teach her children. I never imagined how much Megan could teach me.
Let life surprise you. One life to live. A week of memories all next week.
You're here because you're a concerned, loving husband, right?
Tracy, I have a right to be here. If you are pregnant, then it's my child as well, is it not?
Your paternal instinct is very touching.
There is no reason to continue this bickering, Tracy.
Bickering? You call me a liar and then get upset because I don't like it? I don't call that bickering, I call it fighting.
I'm not going to fight with you either, Tracy. This is...
The miracle of all of this is that with as little sex as we've had, bingo, I'm pregnant. I think I should start buying lottery tickets.
Well, Mr. and Mrs. Hornsby, I have great news for you.
I'm really pregnant, right?
Without a doubt. You're just about at the 3-month mark.
Are you absolutely positive about the test, Doctor?
Yeah, absolutely. I can understand your concern, Mr. Hornsby, but nowadays many women wait until your wife's age to become pregnant. We just take the usual precautions, that's all.
See, darling, I told you there was nothing to worry about.
Now, Mrs. Hornsby, I'd like to discuss prenatal care with you. Mr. Hornsby, you're welcome to stay if you like.
That's okay. Thank you, Doctor. I'll wait for my wife in the lobby.
Mr. Simon.
Hello, Doctor. How's David doing?
Oh, well, I'm sorry to say that there's been no change.
It's so hard for me to imagine him in such a state. He's such a vital man.
I know. I'm really sorry about this.
I am very grateful for the extraordinary care that he's getting here from you at General Hospital.
Oh, I'm just doing my job.
No, not every doctor does it as well, believe me.
Thank you.
Listen, did you manage to get a hold of his daughter?
Yes, I reached her in Europe. She's on her way here.
How much did you tell her?
No, I didn't have the heart to go into the fact that he's suffering from brain damage, but I said that his condition was very serious. It's hard to talk about it on the phone.
I know. I just want you to know that I'm here to help any way I can.
Thank you. Thank you for everything you've done.
Well, here you go. That Galveston shipment has dropped us $75,000 into the red.
Well, it's not good, but we can absorb that.
We can't absorb that. With the economy on the brink of collapse, our profit margin is slim enough, Miss Barrett.
Let's not be pessimistic.
I'm not pessimistic.
Well, don't get paranoid either.
I am not paranoid. Eckert. Who? Larry Miller. Yeah, put him on. Hello, Mr. Miller. What can I do for you? What? Mr. Miller, you got to slow down now. I can't understand you. Well, yes, I understood what you wanted me to do with the Seattle cannery, but I'm afraid that's anatomically impossible, sir. Now wait. Mr. Miller,
What happened?
All right. I'm calm.
What?
That's Larry Miller of Miller Incorporated. Well, like the largest wholesaler in the whole Northwest.
Yeah, I know who he is. What happened to his shipment?
He's going to deal with another cannery from now on. He's canceling all orders from us.
Wait, you mean now we've just lost a big Seattle company along with our tainted fish in Galveston?
Something's going on here, Miss Barrett.
Oh, no.
What is the number of the Seattle cannery?
Oh, no.
Let's find out what the hell happened to that shipment.
Seattle. 206-555-7072.
Listen, while we're here, I'd better go track down Alan. I want to ask him if he'll be an usher at our wedding. I heard he was in the cafeteria.
Oh, go on ahead. I'll just wait around here.
Sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, Jenny. What a coincidence. I was going
Please
to find
leave
you
me
anyway.
alone.
Listen, we need to talk, all right?
No, we do not. We have nothing to say to each other.
Jenny, please, all right? Somewhere quiet where we can talk, please. Right here. Come on.
Please call the fourth floor nurses.
Listen, I'm sorry, all right? I'm sorry that we had to cancel the meeting with Ned.
You mean the little break off the engagement meeting? Oh, I understand. I'm not in the least bit surprised that your wife's pregnancy would take precedence.
Jenny,
I am
please,
just so thankful that the timing was right. That I didn't break off the engagement with Ned before you found out that Tracy was carrying your child.
I was counting on the fact that she might be lying, all right? She
Why?
wasn't.
Are you telling me that you didn't have sex with her? That it was some sort of immaculate conception? I am not a total fool.
I'm not trying to say anything like that at all, Jennifer.
So, is your wife pregnant? Or isn't she?
She's pregnant, Jenny.
I guess it really wouldn't matter if she
Why?
is.
Why
or
do you
isn't
say
she,
that?
would it?
Why not?
Because you would just come up with another excuse of why you couldn't commit to me.
That's not true, Jennifer.
Oh, really? Well, let's count the reasons. Huh? There was your business, there was blackmail, there was your daughter, there was your marriage, and now it's your wife's pregnancy. Well, what's it going to be next? An unexpected foreign invasion that you can only save the world without me, of course? Oh, what the heck? Just give Jenny any old excuse, because she'll buy anything.
It's not true, Jennifer. God,
Well, I
listen to
don't...
me.
You let go of me. I don't believe you. I think I was a fool to fall in love with you.
I love you, Jennifer. I love you. Don't do this. Just please, would you believe me, please?
I am asking you to leave me alone. If you love me, then leave me alone. Let me just get on with my life with Ned. Please. We were never meant to be together. It was a dream, and now we are awake. You're going to be a father. And I am going to get married.
We've added the leading cough suppressant to the proven cold relief of Alka-Seltzer Plus. So now you can relieve your cold and cough together. Introducing Alka-Seltzer Plus Cold and Cough Medicine. 2 kinds of relief from only 1 medicine.
Some juice drinks are just 10% juice, 90% something else. Some are less than 30% juice, 70% something else. But Juicy Juice is made with 100% real fruit juices. Doesn't leave room for anything else, does it?
Got great curves? Great curves deserve
18-hour.
Playtex 18-hour bra. Supports full figures more beautifully.
Comfortably.
Great curves deserve
The 18-hour bra.
from Playtex, the fit that makes the fashion.
Now back pain doesn't have to ruin another night's sleep. Introducing new Doan's PM. Doan's starts with a unique pain reliever these brands don't have, then adds a second ingredient to help you sleep. New Doan's PM for nighttime back pain.
General Hospital will continue in a moment.
Tomorrow, just what is the national debt costing you? Also, reaction to the President's State of the Union address and Barbara Walters here on Good Morning America tomorrow.
Today at 4. How far will this land slide? We'll catch up to the 4 homes now in jeopardy. Plus, girls and boys could compete head-to-head. The state may allow girls to play in all organized boys' sports. This and more at 4 on Eyewitness News. Then at 5, the search intensifies for a missing girl after items belonging to her were found yesterday. Then, hold your breath. The City Council considers a proposal to ban smoking in all restaurants. Today at 5, only on Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Come on and nutricize your body. Come on and nutricize your mind. What you got to do is make a phone call. 1-800-321-BEN. Nutricize your life.
Lose all the weight you can for $39.50. That's a 50% savings off our regular price. Purchase of Nutrisystem meals required. Call 1-800-321-THIN.
Farms is cooking up a great new breakfast special. Bacon and eggs with hash browns, toast, and jelly. Just $1.99 for a limited time. Weekdays at all Norm's restaurants.
On the next Oprah, fired because you're gay.
Hello.
Miss Coe,
Jennings, how very nice to see you again.
Dr. Allen is not at home.
May I come in?
Why would you want to?
My, Jennings. You know, when I was Mrs. Allen, you were much more proper. Whatever has changed you?
Nothing, Miss Coe. I am the same. It's just that whoever you wish to see is not at home.
Well, Edward Quartermain himself summoned me. Now, do you wish to tell him why I left?
Oh, Lucy, how nice of you to come.
Hi.
You bluffed very well. I'm impressed with your gall.
Well, would you mind terribly if I took that as a compliment?
Well, that's the way it's intended. What did you want to see me about, did you?
Well, Edward, I have an investment meeting. I'm holding at Kelly's tonight, and I want you to come.
Kelly's? Oh. It's been a long time since I've had one of Ruby's delicious hamburgers. What did you want me to invest in?
Perfume. Edward, remember the board meeting? My perfume. You see, I just got back from a lovely trip to Poland, and I went to the Perfume Institute there, and I learned everything there is to know about making deception wonderful. It's a guaranteed success and a real moneymaker.
Is that a fact?
Mm-hmm. I tell you what, why don't you, take a little whiff of this?
It looks very nice.
Good. Well, as a matter of fact, it smells much better here. What do you think?
It's a lovely fragrance. I'm not sure whether it's that or the fact that it's called deception, which makes it appeal to me more.
Well, good. Then you'll come.
Yeah, I see no harm in my being there. Yes, I'll be there, providing the the exhibition.
Oh, well, yes, I am. Of course I would do that. Well, I do have to tear myself away.
Well, I'll see you tonight. Jennings?
Well, I'm telling you, Steve, this is a prime opportunity. You're getting in on the ground floor.
I don't know, Scotty. I'm always interested in a good investment, but this seems very chancy.
Very hard for me to forget the stink of Lucy's perfume on New Year's Eve.
Oh, yeah, but that's all been corrected. She did a lot of research over at the PPI,
PPI?
Polish Perfume Institute.
Oh. Well, it's hard to believe, but Lucy seems to be making all the right choices.
Exactly. I mean, I wouldn't invest if I thought this thing was going to belly up.
Well, let's think it over, will you?
Okay, but I want you to be sure and tell Tom about this, because I would hate to see him miss out on this golden opportunity.
Oh, yeah, we'll tell him.
Okay, all right, so I'll see you two at Ruby's later on, right? Okay.
Steve, do you really think we should go to this meeting? I don't think Scotty knows a good business deal if he would fall over it.
Well, ordinarily I wouldn't bother, but I feel sort of guilty for having fired him as the hospital legal counsel.
That doesn't mean that you're going to invest in this, does it?
Oh, no, but the least we can do is show up and give him our moral support, Audrey.
Oh, so what are we talking about? Lucy's perfume product here?
Yeah, Scotty wants us to attend an investors meeting tonight, Kelly's.
You know, I'd invest in a second, but I'd have to stand on my head and spit wooden nickels to get Bobby to consider it.
Kyle.
Hi.
Hi, Mommy.
Honey, are you free after your shift today?
Yeah, why?
Well, because I would like to attend that investors meeting that Lucy and Scotty are having at Kelly's.
Hey, Tony?
Thank you
It's
very
not
much.
a wooden nickel, but it's the best I can do.
Appreciate it.
See you later, then.
What was that all about?
It's nothing. It's just a joke. I can't believe that you would be willing to invest in something that Lucy wants.
I'm not interested in investing. It's just that Ruby called, and I think I better try and protect her from that ruthless, money-grubbing witch.
Well, I'll go with you.
Thanks, honey. I gotta go. I have to get back to CICU, so I'll see you later.
Still comatose.
Oh, hi. Hi, sweetheart.
All right. Still comatose, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
How do you deal with a comatose patient?
Well, that is a little complicated, I'm afraid. Why do you ask?
Well, you know, I hope to be a doctor someday, and I was just curious.
Well, I'm very pleased. That's great. Your father's going to be very proud.
Look, Mom, normally I wouldn't bother you at work, but it's kind of important.
Hey, listen, I always have time. What?
You see, Ned's asked me to be his best man.
Well, I must say Ned has very good taste. Well, that will mean we'll have to book you a flight home for that weekend, huh?
Yeah, well, that's what I wanted to talk about. I'd like to stay in Port Charles and attend high school here.
I thought you liked boarding school.
I do. I mean, it's okay, but being home for the holidays made me realize that I miss my family. I mean, Grandma and Grandpa are getting older, and I'd like to spend more time with them. And I'm also worried about Dad's health.
Gee, it's nice to have one in the family that cares.
AJ will come around.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I talked to Dad, and it was okay with him.
Well, you know I would love to have you around.
Thanks, Mom.
Okay.
Well, I'll look into getting registered at Port Charles High.
You do that?
Okay. Oh, just in case AJ forgets to tell you, his DUI hearing is Thursday.
Well, thank you, because I'm sure that he would forget to tell me.
Okay. See you.
Okay. It's okay, Lori. I'll be around for a bit. Thank you. All right. Oh. David, I just want you to know that your daughter, Nikki, is going to be here soon, okay?
Monica. You know, the name just doesn't suit you. Really, you're such a free spirit. It's a solid name, but no, it's not sexy, is it? How about, Monica, how about Nikki? How about that? That's fun, huh? From now on, you will be my beautiful, wonderful Nicky. Nicky. Nicky.
Okay.
I'm home. There you guys are. Hiya, honey. Oh, what's wrong? This is usually your favorite part of the day. Oh, bad headache. Let me help. I'll take the kids. You take a Motrin IB. The doctor says it's the same medicine as in prescription Motrin, but in non-prescription strength. Really works on my headaches. So go relax. I'll take care of Mr. Duck.
Motrin IB, the relief of Motrin in non-prescription strength.
Twice the power is a lot of power. It's like having twice as many plumbers on the job.
Professional plumbers on professional strength liquid plumber.
The key is to give more power to the clog.
Yeah, all the other liquid drain openers dilute. They wimp out.
This stuff doesn't. It's more powerful. It cuts through water like a torpedo. So twice as much power attacks the hair clog and pow.
Goodbye, Clyde. Imagine if we were twice as powerful.
Yeah, we'd have to raise our rates.
Get twice the power to the clog. Get professional strength liquid plumber in the gray bottle.
I'm good for me. Treat myself right. The diet cold. Diet cold. With a real holiday. And less calories. I can enjoy and feel good about me. Treat yourself right. Diet cold.
Ready for the perfect vacuum cleaner? Here it is, the new Dirt Devil Power Pack. The convenience of a canister vacuum with a power nozzle that adjusts to any surface. Get power and convenience with Power Pack. It's new from Dirt Devil.
Premiering on Lifetime Television.
How does it feel to be the daughter of a spy?
It's a deadly game of seduction and suspense when a woman is notorious. A Lifetime world premiere movie. Check your TV listings for date and time.
Let the games begin.
Tonight, which feller is the best speller?
I'm doomed. Doomed? The two O's or two M's? I have no idea.
Full house, then. Something is about to bring families closer together. There's something sneaky going on right under the president's nose.
First, I have a brief statement.
And feet. Everyone knows Washington is full of bugs and rats.
No stinking way.
But this is ridiculous. Capitol Critters, special preview tonight.
Talk about a rush.
Oh, David, it is. It's me. It's you, Nicky.
Nick?
Oh, I can't believe you remember me. Oh, David, don't say anything. Don't say anything at all. Save your strength. Oh, my God. Let Tony Jones, Dad.
Yes, Doctor.
What? Bobby, he's out of the coma. He spoke. What happened? He did. He spoke, David. David, please say something. David, please. David? David, he did. He spoke. David.
Cancellation.
You're kidding. You mean we're only going to hold on to 2 out of the whole pack of them?
We're going to have to be prepared for some big losses. I mean, first the tainted fish and now this computer glitch.
Miss Barrett, this is not a coincidence.
How do you know?
I just smell sabotage, and believe me, I should know.
You think another cannery is doing this, trying to put us out of business?
That or our partners. You know, no, Paul, no, not Paul. ELQ, Ashton. He didn't want us to get involved in the canneries in the first place, if you recall.
ELQ has a stake in our making a profit.
They have a bigger stake in driving us out of business. They want our ELQ stock. And if they can destroy us, then they can pick up all the canneries and rebuild without us.
You have any ideas?
Well, Edward and Ned are both snakes. So why don't I just send a mongoose down their hole? Gina, try and locate Ned Ashton for me, will you? Call me back.
Actually, it was simple and painless.
Well, I hope you had enough blood to give him.
Oh, yeah. But mine turned out to be blue.
Isn't that always this silly, Mr. Quartermain?
It runs in the family.
Oh.
But please, don't call me Mr. Quartermain. Call me Edward. Doesn't make me feel so old.
Okay, Edward it is then.
You know, Jenny, that book you're talking about is in the den. Why don't you go ahead, and I'll meet you there in a little while.
Oh, sure, okay.
I read that memo you left for me. I'm very pleased with that plan of yours to sabotage the canneries.
Good, good. I think it's only a matter of time before trouble starts in the Seattle cannery as well.
Yeah. Now, I think you ought to ask your stepfather to act as one of the ushers. It might throw some suspicion off you later on.
Excuse me. Ned Ashton here.
Ned, it's Bill Eckert.
Hello, Bill.
I'd like to have lunch with you and Edward, say, tomorrow?
What is this all about?
Well, I think we have things to discuss, and I'd like to do it, just the three of us, without Julia or Paul around, if you don't mind.
Sounds like a good idea. Port Charles Grill at noon.
I'll see you then. Bye.
That was Bill Eckert. He wants to meet us for lunch tomorrow, without Paul and Julia. I accepted.
Without his partners? Well, that rascal. Yeah, should prove to be very interesting.
Certainly will.
Darling, we have wonderful news. You are indeed going to be a big brother.
Congratulations, Mother. You continue to surprise everyone. And Paul, it would make me very happy if you would be an usher at my wedding. I mean, it seems only appropriate since you are going to be the father of my mother's baby.
I'd be delighted, Ned.
Darling, would you get me a glass of milk, please? Doctor's orders.
So, Mother, you're not really surprised about the pregnancy, are you?
Oh, yes, I am. You don't think I planned this, do you?
No, but maybe Paul did to solidify his position in ELQ.
I don't believe you. You just asked that man to be an usher at your wedding, and now you're accusing him of manipulating. I was pregnant long before you launched your campaign to kick him out of ELQ.
Well, think whatever you like. But Paul is out to establish his own dynasty.
You want to know what I think? I think you're threatened by my unborn child. More competition at ELQ. Another bite out of your future inheritance.
Isn't Mother's love wonderful?
Why don't you put business aside, be happy for me, and stop feeling threatened?
I am not threatened. I will succeed grandfather at ELQ despite Paul Hornsby. Nothing is going to stand in my way.
More pecan sauce! Wait. This ain't paste pecan sauce.
No, it's paste thick and chunky salsa. Big chunks of tomatoes, onions, and peppers. Perfect for dipping. And it's got something no other thick and chunky salsa has. The great taste of paste. So try paste thick and chunky in mild, medium, and hot.
Who was that pitch man anyway? I don't know. But he left us this.
Pick up the thick and chunky one. Pick up the paste.
It's gone. But it isn't.
Introducing an incredible Vicks cough drop like you've never known before.
It's gone, but it's still working.
A cough drop so powerful, it keeps on working even after it's gone.
It's still working.
All new Extra Strength Vicks. Extra strength with twice the Vicks Vapor Medicine to relieve your cough and help your scratchy throat and stuffy nose feel better. So try new Extra Strength Vicks. Extra strong to work even after the drop is gone.
It's still working. Is it? Yeah, right. Finish that.
Maybe she's born with it.
perfect.
Back in 5, Stephanie?
When you're trying to eat right, days like this are a disaster. Is this it?
Stephanie Powers talks about Kellogg's Nutri-Grain.
The only time I really control what I eat is at breakfast. And the whole grain in Kellogg's Nutri-Grain gives me a natural start. No sugar added, no preservatives, nothing fake. No matter what I eat later, at breakfast I call the shot.
Naturally good. Nutri-Grain, the natural place to start.
Tomorrow on Home, what are kids eating for breakfast? Is it hot, cold, delicious, or nutritious? We'll tell you what's best.
And are you afraid to be alone in your own house? We'll show you how to protect your home from burglars.
Plus the latest in how-to videos. Tomorrow, right here on Home.
That's right. I want to know everything there is to know about Ned Ashton from the time he was born. I want to know his grades in school. I want to know what teams he tried out for. I want to know everybody he ever slept with. I want all the gruesome details. Yeah, the uglier the better, of course. Yesterday. I want it yesterday. Okay. Good. First rule of warfare.
Know thine enemy.
Correct. Know thine enemy.
And soon we will know Ned Ashton very thoroughly.
Soon we will know Ned Ashton as well as we know that heart-shaped mole on the back of your right thigh.
I have a little friend at the bank who says that he'll give me a complete financial rundown on Ned Ashton. And here is his ELQ work history.
Don't interrupt. We've got to work.
Any change?
Well, if there is, it's so minute I can't detect it.
But Monica said he spoke.
Will Monica describe what happened, please?
He said, Nicky. I mean, his eyes were open. There was life behind him, Tony. He was awake.
Anything else?
Well, he said it several times. I went out to ask the nurse to get you, and Bobby came in, and that was kind of it. He didn't speak again.
So he said his daughter's name?
Yes. Now, come on, Tony, tell me. Doesn't that mean that he might not have suffered any brain damage, that he might come out of this? I mean, he did remember his daughter.
You know, really, it's too soon to tell. I mean, I wish I could give you some kind of better news, but I can't.
I know, okay.
All right, listen, call me if there's any other changes, all right? I'll see you later.
Bobby, I'm not going to give up hope that he is going to come out of this. This has to be a sign. He is going to get well again.
I hope so, too, Monica. Ned, what's the matter? You seem upset.
Yeah, my mother has a way of doing that to me.
Is she back from the doctor?
Mm-hmm. She just walked in with the proud father-to-be.
She really is pregnant.
Oh, yes. Ready to bring another Quartermain child into the unsuspecting world.
And that bothers you?
Yeah, well, I know I should be happy for my mother, but I can't help feeling a little jealous.
Ned, come on. It was going to be a very long time before that little one is any competition to you.
I know, but that's not really it. I just want a family of my own. I can't wait till we start having children. I want to be a daddy.
Well, hey, I'm all for having a family. I just don't want to do it right away. I want to have some time alone with my husband. I really want to get to know you. I want you and I to have fun together first.
Well, I want the same thing, but I just can't help thinking what a wonderful thing it'll be to have children with you. And then maybe I'll finally be able to sit at the head of the table.
Only if you don't invite your mother over.
Yeah. You know, I can't wait for our wedding day on February 21st. Especially our wedding night.
Thank you, darling.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm. Yum. Well,
Well, I certainly hope that now, since you know I am carrying your child, that you're going to make more of an effort in this marriage.
It looks like you're going to get your wish, Tracy.
I usually do.
I know. I'll be honest with you. Before I found out about the baby, I had every intention of divorcing you.
Really? Well, you get a divorce from me, you'll never see this child.
Yeah, I don't doubt that, Tracy. With the exception of Lila, you and everyone else in this family, you're all completely and totally ruthless. That's why I will stay. That's why I will stay married to you.
What are you saying, Paul?
Let me explain it to you so that even you can understand it, Tracy. I would never have a child of mine grow up in this house with your family without being around to offer an antidote to the poison of hate and mistrust that permeates this household.
For MCI friends and family members, this card has made other calling cards too expensive to carry. Well, I'm here to announce the first calling card trade-in in history. Call and join MCI friends and family. And for every calling card from another phone company you stop using, you'll get an hour of free card calling. Up to 4 cards and get free calls for each one. This could really catch on.
You're the picture of good health. Eating foods the Surgeon General recommends. Foods rich in beta-carotene, one of the essential vitamins and minerals in Centrum. Centrum, more complete than any leading brand, from A to Zinc.
You know, we hardly even advertise this stuff, and people are buying an awful lot of it. What attracted you to it in the first place?
Well, Healthy Sensation attracted me right away because the name is great because it describes the dressing. My whole family loved the taste.
They see these little things right here, these little bits.
Yeah. There's chopped parsley and an onion, and it tastes sensational.
So Healthy Sensation is a good name.
It's a great name.
It's a better name than if we called it like Ed. Introducing new Healthy Sensation salad dressing. The name says it all.
Now for the Cyanide Society, here's Michael Learned.
Because I have sinus problems just like you, I want you to know about new maximum strength cyanide gel caps, the most potent pain and pressure reliever in cyanide history, combined with state-of-the-art gel cap technology. Powerful sinus relief in new, easy-to-swallow gel caps. Call the Cyanide Society at 1-800-2-CYANIDE for a $1 off coupon. Get the potency of cyanide in a patented gel cap. It really works for me, and I hurt just like you.
Announcing a new arrival that's milder and gentler than ever before. Introducing improved liquid ivory hand soap. It babies your skin every time you wash to leave your hands softer than ever.
Tonight at 10, 9 Central. Jeff gets his chance in the Major League, but will Ginger give him something to remember her by? Watch Homefront.